What is good, everybody? It is 6 o'clock. A little early stream for the DSG, but the reason why we're doing this, San Diego State basketball, baby. Hey, we do it all. We watch all the sports. We're SD guys through and through. And the Aztecs, although they haven't been playing great, they need our support. Mike Devine, how we living? Shout out everybody in the chat. And first and foremost, before we start, we got a donation before the stream. This is the first time ever. Chris from South Oceanside. When he says South O, that's what I'm assuming. Chris, thank you, bro. Hey, the vibes are high today. I won't lie. Hand up, Mike Devine. Hand up, chat. I was a little bit of a fucking negative Nancy on Monday. I was getting a little angry at the Seidler Bros. Hey, we're still gonna cook those pussies. That being said, I'm not gonna spend the whole episode bitching and moaning, bro. That was bad vibes. I finished the episode. I looked myself in the mirror and I said, never again. We're the VAR guys. We're through and through. The Padres need some fucking vibe. We need some energy. We're gonna bring it. Mike Devine, how we living, boys?
Living great. Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm feeling like the energy's been revitalized today. I was just walking, had a great walk throughout the city,
bro.
Holy shit! Oh my gosh, man,
bro, $50. Holy shit, dude. Matthew Wallow, the hook and cleaver Yama meatballs.
Oh
Go
my
Dodgers. God. Hey, Matthew. What is with couple things. First and foremost, Matthew, thank you so much, man. That is like the nicest shit. Honestly, so nice. I don't even know what to say other than thank you. Really appreciate it. Two, what's up with the Dodgers? Even their fans have more money than us, bro. What the fuck, dude? Even the fans are throwing out money like crazy, bro. Hey, real talk though, Matthew. Thank you, man.
Thank you so much, man. That I lost my train of thought. I can't even believe that donation. That's amazing.
Hey, real talk, dude. I thank you for the support. Hey, we were gonna cook Roki. We're still gonna cook Roki, but hey, Matt, I'm happy for you. That's the only guy I'm happy for. But dude, what is with the Dodgers fans even having money? Hey, Modelo's on Matt. Matt, thank you again, bro. Mies, what were you saying? So nice.
Yeah, I mean, well, just again, Matthew, what an incredible donation. Really, really, really appreciate that. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm definitely feeling fantastic now too. Good Lord. I was saying I was walking through the city, was feeling great. Kind of the positive vibes were showing up. Listen,
it's almost baseball season, baby.
It's been a very, very, very down off season for the Pods, right? No, we're not surprising anybody by saying that. But when you're this low, right? You're at the rock bottom. There's only one place to go. And I hope this is rock bottom. I guess by saying that.
If it's not, it's Mike's fault.
There's only one way to go. It's up.
Bro, I'm hyped, bro. Mike, you're
around. Listen, I work right next to Giants Stadium, Oracle Park. I'm just getting the itch a little bit, man. I'm in the office. I'm walking around. I'm getting that itch.
Hey, shout out Dara. If we don't make any moves, will you guys be okay with where we're at? Honestly, no, but I also trust that we're going to make some moves. I wouldn't be happy, though, with where we're at. Our bench is really – I'm not saying our starters. Our starters I'd be okay with, honestly.
Now,
we do need a left fielder. That's why we're going to talk about – I made a video about Connor Joe a little bit. We're going to talk about Pro. Our bench is terrible, though. We need to get some more depth.
Yeah.
But thank you. And Matthew said I deferred it. Man, this is a fucking goat. Matthew, you're a favorite Dodgers fan, bro. Shout out you, man. The one and only.
I was gonna say more so relating to that question. If we're gonna be okay, as long as baseball's on the screen, I'm gonna be fine. I'm just gonna be happy it's back. There's nothing better than getting off work, or it's a Saturday afternoon, and days rolling on. You're crushing a couple cold ones. And you think to yourself, I get to watch Dawn and Mud in about an hour and a half.
It's fucking awesome.
That's just what it's all about, dude. The sun is out. It's just exactly what baseball is. Summer. And every time baseball comes around, you start to get that summer feeling, man.
I love it, man. Hey,
the warm weather, feeling great. Oh man, I'm excited. It's gonna come, man. It's gonna come. I don't know what's gonna happen with this team. You tweeted it earlier, and I like the tweet a lot. You said, I'm not sure if this season's going to be
horror, comedy, one of those movies. Is it going to be Miracle where we end up winning it all? Guys, I'm fucking hyped, man. Guess what? If you could get hyped like we are right now and what a lot of people in the chat are, after what has happened since, game 3 of the NLDS, man, you're a real ass fucking fan.
Real.
And guess what? That's how you got to do it. Because, the Padres have been getting shit on by the Ben Verlanders, the first ever Nepo brother. Little Ken Rosenthal, all these MLB media talking heads. Oh, the Padres this, the Padres that, all that bullshit.
Question for you, Matt.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Question for you. Do you buy what they were selling in that press conference today with Roki? Do you buy it?
I think it's as simple as this. I think there's two things. I think Roki's been wanting to go to LA since Yamamoto signed. I think Preller's been on him for a while. I think it was going to be hard for him to get Roki. And I also think the ownership shit probably didn't help, honestly. Like, I get it a little bit where he's like, hey, stable franchise-wise, we don't even know if the fucking owners of the Padres currently like the Padres. That's a huge issue. Like, what? Like, we're hey, I'm a cook's a softie, honestly. I'm a cook that motherfucker. That being said, the lawsuit did not help, and you gotta be Stevie Wonder if you can't see that shit, bro.
Yeah,
like that lawsuit did not help. Hey, G Widdit, my fucking guy, bro. Appreciate you. Hey,
Manny taking Roki deep first AB. Ooh, smoke a joint.
Guys, we're gonna be lighting that shit up. I don't smoke, but we're gonna be lighting that shit up. We're gonna be drinking the Modelo's. We're gonna, even if you're not drinking or smoking, bro, you're just, the vibes in Petco are gonna be. Eat those tri-tip nachos. When Tatis hits that shit over your head, bro, the vibes are gonna be insane this year, man. I
feel something crazy. Listen, we're sitting out in Devine deck. You keep that chat up there.
Oh yeah, shout out G-Wit.
We're sitting out in Devine deck. I'm just envisioning this, man. Manny Machado comes up, swing. All you see is that baseball flying right at us, man. Right at us. And that. There's something that there's something I feel inside that is I
can't wait, bro.
Just special, man. And it's coming.
It's coming, guys.
I'm starting to feel it. The baseball season. Listen, national championship. We said it on Monday. College football ends. NFL is close to done. NBA at this point, no one really cares. March Madness. Once March Madness concludes, we have 6 months of baseball ready to rock. Hopefully 7 if this team makes some changes and they improve the roster a little bit. And we might be. Listen, we were so close last year. We not do anything to make the team better. It's just it makes no sense. Matt, we talked about it. I tweeted it yesterday. I truthfully believe it. If you don't bring back Jurickson Profar, arguably,
let's get into this right now. You go.
Arguably the most well-liked outside of Tatis, the most well-liked San Diego Padre.
Yeah, he's a pod.
In recent memory, at least. In recent memory, the most liked San Diego Padre.
I would agree.
He is a Padre for life. No one wants – if you ask every single fan, except for the ones who think he's like a fluke from last year or something, Matt, if you ask everybody, they're going to say bring back Pro. Why have we not done that yet? If you don't think Jurickson Profar has had offers from other teams yet to go play there, he has.
Blue Jays are in on him. I see Scoops. What's up, man? What up, Joe? Shout out everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate everybody watching. Honestly, you guys are all the best.
Profar's guys.
Profar to Houston. Profar's got a lot of places where he makes sense. The Braves.
Profar doesn't want to leave, Matt. His son fucking loves San Diego. Why? His family loves San Diego. Why would he want to leave?
Wait up. Let's look at this super chat and then we can talk about Pro. What do you mean LA has the best burgers in the USA, Matthew? Hey,
that's us.
We're glazing you today, King, because of that $50 donate, but I don't know about that comment, bro.
Hey, also, Matthew, in the chat, if you can tell us what the best burger spot in LA is next time we're in the vicinity, we will try it out. So
Mike's a real eater, bro. Mike's a real eater.
Crazy, bro. That's
what do you mean,
that's crazy. Bro? That's crazy. That's great.
What do you mean? I'm just saying. Right, Mike likes to eat.
Next topic. I was saying Pro doesn't.
Hey, let's talk back about Pro and hat trick. Hey, hat trick. We know hat trick's always cooking, bro. This fucking
hat trick. Don't you have science homework?
Hey, hat trick.
You got biology. You got biology homework to study.
You got a SAT to study for or something, bro.
Yeah,
like, how old are you, bro?
Hat trick, bro. Come on.
You are our guy, though. Let's get back to the Pro. Sorry, guys. As you could tell, I'm a little amped up on cold brew right now. I'm vibing high right now. Thing about Profar is this. I hit him up on Instagram. Honestly, I'll say it right now.
Fuck it. Said it on the last show.
Hey, hit up Pro. He hasn't gotten offered yet. I think we went all in on Roki. We went all in on Roki. We didn't really have a backup plan right now. Now it seems like it's been about a week since Roki. We got to start. Hey, Profar is the guy. If we get Pro back, give him a 2-year, I don't know, maybe 2-year, $26 million contract. It's crazy. I have to post this because
we have to shout out the super chat. I'll read this one.
We have to do the super chat. I'm not saying anything about this.
Listen,
but
I don't condone this message. I do not condone this message,
but we do appreciate the chat. But we have to post it.
We have to post it. Long story short, they were saying basically what I got from this is that the Dodgers are the classiest fan base in baseball. is long story short.
I did not post this. And thank you for the $5 donation. I have no other comment other than I'm just have to show it because that was a donation. Just like any other donation, we will show it.
Listen though.
Yeah, let's talk.
I'm just dumbfounded that people it's not coming off the board as quick as possible, right? But we thought last week or 2 weeks ago, right, when Roki was he just got posted, we were wondering, hey, once this domino drops, everything else is going to follow, right? Everything else is going to follow once this move happens. Move happens. Silence. Not a single thing has happened. The only thing that's happened is that there was a debate if the Seidler brothers went into a radio station and stopped.
Let's talk about this.
That's the only thing that's happened since the Roki signing is more drama about the ownership. Nothing else.
Can we talk about that real quick? Also, shout out Mr. B, man.
Mr. B.
Not cool. That was insulting to 500-pound ankle monitor EBT felons. Crazy comment.
Crazy.
We do not condone or this guy, Andres, Padres fans started watching baseball in the 20s.
Brother, Andres,
come on, amigo.
Come on, buddy.
Bro,
come on.
This motherfucker doesn't even know how
That's
legendary
fruit.
Bro, Seth Smith in 2014, bro. He doesn't even appreciate greatness, bro.
They don't remember the Denorfio walk-off home run.
Bro. Do you know, bro? Do you know the
Italian? This is on the
Italian
Reds,
Italian chat is lit tonight. Hey, shout out everybody.
Chat is popping tonight. Chat, shout out the chat. What were we just saying?
Mike.
Oh, we were talking about the owners, the potential ownership.
Can I say something about that real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
First and foremost, Ben and Woods, especially Steven Woods, legend. Steven Woods came on we did the live show once. Woods did not have to come through. He came through. He helped us out. He helped bring us guys. I'm a Ben and Woods and especially Steven Woods guy for life. That's my dude. Respect. The story that Scott Kaplan came out with was that supposedly the Padres ownership came into 97.3, which is the Padres radio station, and said, yo, stop talking shit about us. Stop being pro-Shield. No idea if this is true. Obviously, some people who don't like 97.3 are like, oh, this is totally true. The people, Adam Klug, who's their radio head, said this is totally not true. Bunch of rumors, all this shit. That being said, just another reason to hate these fucking brothers, even if it's not true, bro. I fucking just don't like these guys.
Now,
because hey, if you're putting my guy Woodsy down, fuck you. Woodsy's a real one. And even if they're going in and say, stop giving us bad PR, we're gonna keep it a buck. Fuck these dudes, bro. There's no reason to like them. There's no reason to like these guys.
I'll say it a different way, and I think this is a way. It's interesting, right? Because right now there's two sides. And the public perception is entirely on one side.
Yeah, it's true.
And it's like you remember what was it? I won't compare it to anything.
Yeah, no. I have a feeling this comparison might come back to bite. From how
I'll stop there.
I think it's gonna be a bad historical.
It is hilarious. Yeah, I'll stop. I won't say that part. It is hilarious if you think about it. Them doing that is the funniest thing of all time.
No, they're real heels, bro. 2009 Matthew, holy shit. Hey, man.
Dude, Matthew, come on, man.
Matt, fucking GoFundMe. Just keep paying us, Papa. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, trust me, Matt. If you give us $100 a night, bro, hey, we'll be all right.
First off, Matthew, man, you don't have to donate this. We're just free chats, man. We're just having a ball.
Hey, Matthew, thank you, bro. I really do appreciate that shit, man. He says, hey, as Dodgers fans, would start a GoFundMe to help you guys out with payroll. We need Profar to make things spicy. Try Tommy's. Hey, Matt, honestly, hey, I know we were joking around and stuff, but really do appreciate that comment and the donation. That shit means a lot. We have a good time doing this, and, that helps us out with getting, mics and shit like that. So I appreciate you. We'll try Tommy's. And, dude, we need Pro back, baby. Matt, you're 100% right. Pro is a pod. Letting Pro go to the Blue Jays would make me sick, bro. Dude, I saw a comment from the Blue Jays fans, and they were like, oh, if we get Profar, we'll get that FU energy.
Matt, not only do I agree with you on that.
This guy's like, are these two jabronis replacing Hog? Great one. Great. I love the word jabroni. And thank you for watching. DSG Army, shout out Marco, baby.
Marco, salute. Salute, Marco. Appreciate the donation. What pisses me off, I saw this comment yesterday, and I quote tweeted it. We actually saw a handful of the friends up north posting some absolutely ridiculous mock trade of Tatis. Profar doesn't want to go to San Diego because we're not competing. Did they forget that they missed the playoffs? Weren't even close.
And Vladdy's gone.
We won 93 games. We have a better shot of pocketing Vladdy this year or next free agency and signing Vladdy with no owner, by the way. We're not even spending $1. We still have a better shot of getting Vladimir Guerrero Jr. than they have of getting Fernando Tatis Jr. They have no farm system. Outside of Gate 14, bunch of dweebs up there. Bunch of dweebs, okay? They don't know ball. What are these mock trades?
Nah, bro.
They're like, we could give up a couple 6th and 8th prospects for Tatis. Do you understand he's on the best contract in baseball? You would have to give up the organization. You would have to give up Tim Horton's ownership for fucking Fernando Tatis Jr. Are you out of your goddamn mind thinking that you would trade low-level prospects for Fernando on $25 million a year?
They're not that dumb, bro.
Legit? Are they dumb? I can't tell if they're trolling or if they actually are just fucking stupid.
I think the internet was a mistake overall. And some of these trade offers, ourselves included, you never know if they're trolling, right?
We're smart guys, though.
We like to troll a little bit. The fact that people do these, it's an annual thing. I was talking to a guy on Twitter yesterday, and he's like, it's like an annual occurrence now. You got all the AL East teams, too. The Yankees fans,
they're
the Red Sox fans. They're like, oh, yo, we could do let's package together a 32-year-old backup catcher, our number 2 prospect that just had Tommy John, and maybe 3 other guys, and we could get Tatis. I'm like, no, bro. No. Hey, the ownership situation blows right now. It sucks that we even have to talk about it. But what is good is when you have a player Tatis caliber, you're going to have every offseason people being like, we want Tatis. We need to make these mock trades. Guys, look at me right now. The Padres are a dumb organization. They're not a fucking stupid organization. If you even think about trading Tatis, you alienate the entire fan base. It's over. Don't even want to talk about this. Have we seen I Am Legend? Wasn't a movie. Damn, Jesus Christ, Mr. B. My boy is
we actually, in fairness to Chavez Ravine, we had a ball out there. Playoff game, awesome environment. Me and Matt, we were in there in the thick of it out in left
we need
field.
Matthew Wallow to be our owner.
Dude, Matthew Wallow's got the bag on him.
Yeah, Matthew Wallow.
Fantastic.
Buy the team. Be the new Seidler, where you were a Dodgers fan and you buy the Padres and you become a Pods fan, bro.
Let's all just throw. We won't even come maybe to 0.00001% to buy the team, but we should all try to go in on a team together. We should try to buy the Pods, make it the people's team. It's America's team already.
You always say, what did you say to me? You were like, I'd be the worst GM of all time. I would be the worst.
That would be the fucking worst GM.
Time. I go strictly off heart, which is bad.
Matt would pay some random DFA'd guy who has a cool name. He'd be like, yeah, we'll give you 6 years, fucking 200. Like, it's just,
I'd be like,
horrible, dude. Your trades would be terrible.
I'd be like, Jorge Alfaro, you are back.
You're like, oh, this guy had a really funny TikTok. I'm gonna trade 3 prospects.
How long until Tatis asks for a trade?
Objectivity?
Guys,
that's not very objective.
Objectivity, more like negativity is your name, bro. Let's not talk about that. All right, let's talk real quick.
All right,
odds right now, gun to your head. Jurickson Profar is a San Diego Padre on opening day. What are your odds? Chad, I want to hear your own odds as well.
You'd have asked me last week, Matt. I'm giving you a clean 75%. You asked me today, given what we know now, based off from the horse's mouth last week in the DMs, I'm giving it a 10% chance.
10, bro.
I'm giving it a 10% chance. Why?
I'm with Iron Swan. I'm with Iron Swan. I'd say it's probably 40, 45%.
Why have they not offered him a contract yet, Matt? The guy had a career year last year. Matt, I posted it yesterday. It's not a fluke. The Padres, I believe, are 283 and 244 with Jurickson Profar on the team. They are clearly a better team, and you could say, oh well, it's not really like how it works. Like there's players on Matt. That's VAR. That is VAR.
Yeah, it's literally exactly what it is.
There is a fucking reason that the team plays better when Jurickson Profar is on the team. That's how it happens, right? You have energy. Exactly why the Jays fans are saying, "Oh, we need Profar." Why? Because they want that dog in them.
Yeah, man. It really is VAR. Like we joke about that shit, but it's true.
Also, the one thing that other fan bases are, like the Braves, I saw a tweet, oh, this guy hates the Dodgers. We need him. That's our guy. Like LeBron, that's our ball. That's our ball. That's our guy. That's our guy. Like we need Profar, bro. We cannot give Jurickson Profar up. If I see that guy at Truist fucking Park, opening day,
it's at Petco, bro.
I will chop my head off.
Profar will be in left field at Petco Park if he's a Brave.
I will chop my head off, literally.
If the Dodgers,
just to get arrested, so I don't have to watch.
If the Dodgers are not going to sign Profar, but that would be the biggest heel move of all time for the Dodgers. I honestly would kind of respect it.
I honestly don't think that Jurickson Profar would ever do that, even if they gave him more money than where he'd get elsewhere. But
I don't know.
Money talks, man. Money talks. Who knows?
I think right now, odds that Profar comes back, given our ownership situation, is like 35 to 40%. The lawsuit's fucked, dude, and it's really not. It's really not a good thing. That being said, I was looking at it, Mike, and I think about it like this: the last 3 years of Padres baseball, I would say 5 years, obviously with the COVID season, has shown that if you build it, they will come. People always joke around, oh, Padres fans didn't exist since 2020, all this stuff. A lot of those fans also root for teams that have been good pretty much their entire lives. They don't get it.
Yeah.
They don't understand what watching, a 70-win baseball team does. Me and you were at the games. Probably a lot of people in the chat were at the games. Those are the diehards. The diehards are always going to be there.
12 to 18,000 out of 55 or 45, whatever, just on a Saturday night.
Chris, we're going to get into the Cease talk right after this, brother. I just don't think people understand that with what they've kind of built in San Diego, I don't understand why a billionaire who wants to buy a team wouldn't want to buy the San Diego fucking Padres. There's no other show in town, brother. I know, hey, SDFC is going to be sick. The waiver cool, right? Hey, SDSU basketball. Guys, let's be real. The San Diego's team is the Padres. You ask anybody, if you meet someone in an airport in New York and you ask them, hey, what do you know about San Diego sports? They probably say the Padres and the Chargers because half the people still think the Chargers are still there. The Padres are the team. So if we have these two Seidler brothers or Shield and they don't have enough money to compete with the big dogs and it's a one show in town, I would probably want them to sell the team, to be completely honest. And I see Steve Bummer. There's some big dogs, man. Mr. Beast. Hey, I have a feeling within the next, I think John Gutera posted this a couple weeks ago. Padres will probably be sold in the next 2 to 3 years. That's probably why we're not going to make a lot of moves this offseason with the lawsuit. Doesn't mean that we are automatically not going to be a good team, though. Thank God we have a core established. We have Merrill. We have Tatis, Manny, Xander. Obviously a couple of our pitchers are going to free agency, and we're messing with Mike King over arbitration. But with a couple smart trades, those are some controllable pieces coming back. 2025, we're not going to be the World Series champ or World Series. We're not going to be the World Series favorites. Doesn't mean we can't surprise people and make the playoffs and go on a little run. 2026, if we figure out somehow this year who's going to own the team or if we're going to sell the team, then things are going to start cooking.
Matt, I love everything you're saying.
Watch someone by the buzzer. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
It's also, one second, Mike. The difference between the Chargers situation and the Padres situation is Petco Park is one of the nicest stadiums in the entire country. There's the only show in town. There's no possible way the Padres will ever leave.
MLB also won't allow the Padres to leave with the amount.
And there's two teams in LA.
Listen, if anything, by the way, they'll expand the league. If they're going to bring teams elsewhere, they'll expand the league rather than getting, teams to move. If they didn't even, I don't like, whatever. What I was going to say, they need an owner with fat pockets to come in, buy the team, a la Steve Ballmer, a la Jeff Bezos, somebody who's got unlimited quan that just wants to build the winner. It's the same shit with Stan Kroenke. Look at Stan Kroenke and his teams that he has, and look at how they've done. The Rams, Super Bowl champions.
I don't think he wants to buy a baseball team, but I do.
I know he doesn't. No, I know he doesn't. I'm saying, but look at this. Like certain owners like Ballmer, if you're a sports fan and you see what the Pods have built, why would you not want to buy into that? Like, why would you not? I agree. And I hate to say it, I love the Seidler family. I think that, I hope everything.
I love a few people in the Seidler family.
Yeah. Sorry. I love, Peter's immediate family. And not immediate, I guess. Whatever. Besides,
I got you. I know what you mean.
It might be better for this team to just get sold. Like, if you're in the prime years of Manny and Xander, I guess prime Xander, but if you're in the prime years of Manny and coming up on the prime of Tatis and Merrill is coming up on, gonna hit
a couple years, he'll be
years, and then you're gonna want to extend him. You gotta sell the fucking team, or this team is fucked, to be completely honest. Because if this ownership battle continues and we're not handing out contracts, why would somebody like Jackson Merrill want to sign an extension? It's the same reason why Roki Sasaki didn't want to come.
Yeah, because I know, Mike. It makes total sense.
If there's no stability,
the lawsuit's fucked.
Sometimes you got to just fall on the sword, sell the team to somebody who's got a big ass bag behind them, and then we ride. Because I don't know, man. It's like it's very easy to quickly fall out of favor. I feel like when shit like this goes on for a long time, and obviously there's a right side and a wrong side in this, but it's just like, at what cost, right?
Yeah. Hey, well, let's get to these super chats real quick. Marco, this might be extreme take, but if we don't extend Profar, I think we're selling. I wouldn't be surprised. Also, don't think, guys, like, I don't think a fire sale is what's going to happen. I think it's a retool. Like, if Dylan Cease isn't signing with us, which is, I would put a lot of money that with where we're going right now. If we've spent $1 million in the offseason so far, do you think Dylan Cease, who's going to get a $200 million contract, is going to re-sign? Probably not. So best time to trade him? Probably right now. And then you see what you have. Make some smart moves. We're going to talk about that trade right now, and then we got to get to the super chat. Honestly, why do Pods fans give Shield such a pass? Not saying the bros are good, but from the outside, I don't buy that Shield would turn spending around. Yeah, you want to know why we give Shield pass, man? She shows up, honestly. Like, she's always been there. Her husband obviously passes away. She's a widow. I've never even heard these brothers were even in the fucking picture, bro. Still have never even seen a real picture of them other than the one on their website. Shield shows up for the community. That's why we like her. Am I saying she's the answer? No. I get it.
Visibility goes a long way.
Visibility goes a long way. And the fact that she's always shown up, and I'm not, regardless of your perspective, that's why we like her. And you're allowed to have your own opinion. It's America, baby. We're America's team, and it's America. Let's talk about Dylan Cease trade real quick.
Yeah, one hilarious comment that I saw a little bit up there by Ollie. Back-to-back low-bar streams. We do have to pick the energy up, man.
Well, I won't lie, Mike. You low-key you kind of crushed the energy there.
Yeah, sorry about that, gang. That being said, you crushed the energy last stream. So yeah, we'll call it even. We'll call it even. Even slate. Let's talk Dylan Cease. Get him out of here. It's time to trade him. No more Dylan Cease. Listen, we're not making any moves. We talked about it last stream. You see what I'm doing? I'm itching, bro. I'm itching for a move.
It's time to trade. Hey, real talk. Time to trade Dylan Cease. The rumors are there. I think I'm all in on trading Dylan Cease.
Yeah, you know why too, Matt?
What?
You know why? Because what if he has a fucking stinker of a year?
What if he gets hurt?
What if he exactly like you could look at the two sides of the coin, right? He has a great year, and our team isn't actually that good, but he has a great year, similar to Blake Snell in 2023. Okay, what happened with Blake Snell in 2023? He signed elsewhere. We didn't get anything for him. Same shit could happen with Dylan Cease. That being said, ship him off, get some return, you get some controllable players. I'm all for it. The one thing Preller's done really well is he knows when to cut his losses. I wouldn't even consider the Cease trade a loss because he had a great year, and we probably should have made it further in the playoffs than we did. Yeah. That being said, it's similar to Soto, man. You get the opportunity to ship somebody off and get some of the value back. It's like hedging your bet a little bit, to be completely honest. It's like when you bet on a team and you're
what has Preller shown time and time again that he's good at? Evaluating talent that might not have been, looked at the same by other teams, right? Or finding diamonds in the rough. What I'm seeing with is it my Wi-Fi or your Wi-Fi, bro?
For me, it's looking like you're lagging out a little bit. Chat, let us know. You're chilling now. Just go off your phone.
Okay.
I'm
not on it. But what was I gonna do? One second.
Preller's still looking for the magic card up his sleeve. Listen, he doesn't look for it. He creates it. Preller creates the magic up his sleeve. Now, sure, sometimes it doesn't work out. But you know what I've grown, Matt, the last couple of days? I've grown way more comfortable trading Dylan Cease than I've grown trading Luis Ariz. I would much rather have Luis Ariz on the team, strictly off of an energy standpoint. The guy gets hits. And Dylan Cease is, a pitcher, walks a lot of guys, strikes out a lot of guys. He went through that one stretch last year where I felt extremely confident while he was starting. But then, sometimes it was very Blake Snell-esque where you're watching the starts and you're like, man, he's walking a lot of guys. It's an uneasy feeling. And then you give up one big hit and things fall apart. Luis Ariz, healthy, last year, 26 games, hit 391 with the Pods before he hurt his wrist that game. 391. Yeah. Why would you trade that guy?
I agree, Mike. I think Dylan Cease is the move, and Robert Torres are the two guys I would trade right now. And possibly if we could package Jake. I know he just got married. Sorry, it was a little brutal, but if we could get off that contract, that would be awesome. Out of the park sports, that's actually exactly what I was about to bring up. I'm going to bring up the few teams that I see the Padres trading with and who we can get back. Braves. Dylan Cease is from Atlanta. He grew up a Braves fan. AJ Smith-Shaver, Hudson Waldrip, Drake Baldwin, and Nacho Alvarez are the guys. Maybe an overpay. If you're the Atlanta Braves, you're in the prime. You're a competitive team. You have Strider. You have all these guys. Chris Sale's only getting older. What you got to do is you got to go all in. Just kind of like how we had to go all in. Is there a team more positioned to take down the Dodgers right now than the Atlanta Braves if they get Dylan Cease? Probably not. With that rotation?
Yeah.
You might have to overpay a little bit. And guess what? You bring in Drake Baldwin, Mike. Have you seen this fucking guy? This dude is news, bro.
I know. Also, I know he hits homers. But I'm hung up on who I'd rather have, though. Do I want Drake Baldwin if we were to trade, or do I want Nacho Alvarez, shortstop coming up out of the minors? We have a hole at shortstop, and he's got the fucking sickest name of all time.
Nacho Alvarez is an insane name.
Dude, Nacho? Are you kidding? Nacho Alvarez! Are you kidding, bro? The place would erupt. It would erupt.
Nacho would be insane.
Bring me Nacho.
Yeah, Merrill's not going to the Dodgers, at least not yet.
Let's chill out.
Let's chill on that. So let's look at Drake Baldwin's stats real quick, and then I'm going to look at Nacho's. I think the Braves, also, real quick, it is being reported. Obviously, it's Twitter sources. It's like me and Mike. We have no sources, so we get out some bullshit, and if enough people retweet it, people believe it. I have seen, though, that there is some interest. I heard 10 teams have asked about Dylan Cease. obviously making $13 million a year, going to give you 180 innings at, a 3.33 ERA. The dude's legit. There's a reason why teams are going to trade for him. Padres can get a lot back. Are we going to get it as much as we kind of gave up? Preller makes shit happen. I trust him in situations like this. There's some GMs I wouldn't trust. Let's look at Drake Baldwin real quick. Drake Baldwin, 5'10", great height. 210, he's a thick boy. All right. Missouri State, great school, obviously, for baseball. He had a 942 OPS in the fall league. And last year over AAA and AA, he had an 800 OPS, plays catcher, valuable position. Only issue with him is if you get him, what are you doing with Salas?
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, man, like it's not, we don't need.
Someone said, I don't know what's more delusional, Tatis trade proposal or Baldwin. Hey, guys, guess what? You got to overpay. Dylan Cease is a hot commodity. Drake Baldwin's what? Is he a top 50 prospect?
He's the number 5 prospect in their system. Where do you think that
Dylan? Come on, guys.
Dylan Cease isn't going anywhere for cheap. The guy finished top 7 in Cy Young last year and struck out 220 people.
Rentals, you'd be surprised. Hey,
he's a rental at best. He's a rental at best. 1 year is not a rental, everybody. I hate to say it. 1 year is not a rental.
It is kind of a rental.
Normally, in my opinion, a rental is the last 3 months of the season. Tanner Scott was a rental. That is a by nature rental. Was Profar a rental last year on a 1 month contract or 1 year contract? No, he wasn't a rental. We didn't call him a rental.
All right.
Maybe you can say they're different. I'm just saying that a return for
Nacho Alvarez guy, bro.
The number 5 prospect in the system for the number 5 prospect in the system for a bona fide 1/2. Oh
yeah, this dude's sick.
Dude, bring me fucking Nacho.
Dude, give me Nacho Alvarez, bro.
What's the MLB?
Fontana, California. How old is he? 2003. Holy shit, these guys are all so young.
Dude, bro. I'm telling you, bring me Nacho.
Bro, this guy, I like this guy. Nacho.
Bring me Nacho, bro.
We need some. Hey, the amount of bro. If you're gonna trade Cease, yeah, people are cooking you right now. 1 year is a rental, bro.
I disagree.
1 year guy who's about to be a free agent is a rental.
I disagree.
Nacho Alvarez, bro. And you get it. Hey, what I really need, and I know Preller knows this, right? What we really need is we need controllable pitching. What have we not have for a while, Mike? And when we do have it, what have we traded away?
Controllable pitching.
We got, dude, that's what, if you're a team that's not going to be handing out these contracts, you need to figure out a way to get young, controllable pitching that isn't going to break the bank and give you innings. What we've done the last 2 or 3 years is we've used our farm and we've made some signings, the Wakas, the Lugos. We've made some trades, the Michael King trade, the Dylan Cease trade, Randy Vasquez. We have innings that we need to be filled, right? With our farm system not being what it was 2 years ago, you gotta, you gotta figure some shit out. And my guy Josh is talking. AJ Smith-Shaver and Hudson Waldrip are the guys.
My question, and this is a good question for Josh. You're saying we won't get Drake, but AJ Smith-Shaver is one of their best prospects. I think that we have more holes, Matt. We have more holes. It would be
AJ Smith-Shaver's got some bar too, bro.
He got smoked by us in the playoffs, though. Do you remember that? We were there.
Yeah, maybe he's just not built for the big lights of Petco.
Listen, I think, I mean, I don't know, man. Braves are an attractive trade partner. I like the Cubs as a trade partner.
Yeah, the Cubs. I'm Mike, this is who I want on the Cubs if we do trade. I want Javier Assad, and I want us to package Robert Suarez, and I want us to package Dylan Cease. Trade him to the Cubs, and for Ben Brown and Javier Assad. Ben Brown, bro. This motherfucker, Ben Brown on the Cubs, is 500 feet tall. He's like Wemby, bro. And I don't know. This guy.
Are we just crazy though? Did I shit on the Blue Jays fans a little bit premature? Are we just throwing trade predictions out here that are never gonna happen? Like Dylan Cease and Robert Suarez for Ben Brown and Javier Assad. That's like a tone. the combined control for those two guys is through like 2030. Like, are we talking out of our ass
here? The Cubs have Kyle Tucker for 1 year, bro.
Okay. But what did they trade for Kyle Tucker in terms of prospects?
You don't think, Josh, that they would trade Ben Brown for Dylan Cease, possible extension candidate, and Robert Suarez?
I don't think so.
I think people are underestimating.
I think when you throw in Robert Suarez, it gets a little bit more enticing. They don't have a closer. They would use an ace. It gets more enticing. Right. I don't think that they would trade Ben Brown and Javier Assad.
So if you're AJ Preller, what are you looking for in a Dylan Cease trade?
You got two options. You look for like another high ceiling prospect and hope he pans out, right? Like I don't know, somebody deep in a farm system, maybe AA, somebody that Preller scouted in the past and thinks that the guy has some potential. What does AJ Preller love, Matt? He loves a shortstop that can transition into a different position. Pause. And he's going to find that again. I don't know. If you're going to package Robert Suarez and Dylan Cease, your two most valuable trade chips, though, you better get a really solid return. And
that's what I'm saying.
I know Josh thinks there's no shot that we would get a guy like Ben Brown for that. I think you have to weigh Suarez and Cease's WAR last year was about what, seven WAR maybe total combined.
Yeah.
And what's going to be the WAR of
2 All-Stars? Or I mean, Cease wasn't, but
what's going to be the WAR of Ben Brown next year? I know Cease is valuable. I like Josh. Josh has given us some stuff to work with today. Man, your hair is all over the place. Josh has given us some shit to work with today.
Hey, shout out Matthew Preller. Be like prime Koufax. I mean, yeah, good cook.
Ben Brown and Paredes. I think Paredes got traded.
Yeah, Paredes. You got to, hey, look at this comment real quick. The Orioles are the other trade partner. Appreciate you, Kuwinj. Best to trade Suarez and Cease. Send them both to Baltimore. Connect the Suarez brothers. Obviously, his brother Albert is a starting pitcher there. For Heston, Kramer, Sir Anthony, or Dylan Beavers. There's a real trade for Heston, man. And you know what's crazy about Heston and Kyrgyzstan? There's a few things. But the number one thing that I found interesting, and it makes me kind of sad in a sense, and it's the fact that we look at these prospects, right? And we're like, dude, like this guy could be a stud. Heston Kyrgyzstan's a year younger than Tatis. You forget how old some of these fucking prospects are, bro. Everybody's hyping these fucking prospects up. Then you see their age. Jackson Merrill we got so lucky with Jackson Merrill. That's why you can't afford to trade Leo or Ethan, just in case they even come halfway close to Jackson Merrill. We have to control. And if Dylan Cease isn't going to resign, we need to get some guys back. The Cash Mayfield and Boston Batemans, hopefully they turn up. That being said, they're not going to be in the bigs for 4 years. Get me some guys to come back that could be, upper minors or, even low majors type pitchers. And you see what it is, man. Prospects are just prospects, though.
Heston Kjerstad. And you know why I want Dylan Beavers? Not just because he's got a hilarious last name.
His last name's awesome.
Guess where Dylan Beavers is from?
SD?
Close.
Dylan Beavers.
Luis Obispo.
No way, really?
He's a slow guy. Grew up in Slow, went to high school in Slow, and went to Cal for college. Give me Dylan Beavers. Give me Heston Kjerstad. Bye-bye Dylan Cease. Bye-bye Robert Suarez. Give me it.
Dylan Beavers, bro.
Dylan Beavers. We love Beavers, bro. We love Beavers, okay? Give me Beavers. Give me Kjerstad. Beaver Fever. Fucking love it. Fantastic nickname.
Pods ain't dead yet. Pods are never dying.
Pods ain't dead yet.
Pods are America's team, guys. Guess what?
People forget.
Everybody's glazing the Dodgers. The Dodgers could be Japan's team. More power to them. They got all the Japanese superstars. Good for them. America's team is in San Diego. Hey, hate it or love it, the underdog's on top. That's our motto this year, baby. Guess what? Hey, keep shitting on the Padres on social media. You think that's not fueling? One, Manny doesn't even look at that shit. But you don't think that's fueling to the fire? My boy Tatis could give 2 fucks, bro. He's 2 J's deep right now. He's about to go tomorrow. He's going to go swim underground, hold his breath. He does not care. You think Merrill cares? Merrill doesn't care. Put Roki Sasofty, the gambler, Yama Meatballs, Tyler Made of Glass now. It doesn't matter who's on the bump. Logan Webb. Who cares who's on the bump? They're going deep. The team, hey, America's team's about to, hey, America's team's going to be cooking, bro. America's team's going to be cooking.
What if we sent Dylan to the Giants? Kyle Harrison, you're going to love San Diego, buddy. No, we won't trade Dylan. I would be devastated if.
What about the Red Sox?
I also don't think we've done an interdivision trade since like the Yasmani Grandal trade back in the day with the Dodgers. But maybe I'm tripping.
I heard that they said that Padres are likely to hold on to Dylan Cease. I think that's bullshit.
Yeah, Matt, again, who in their right mind in a bargaining chip is like, yeah, we're definitely getting rid of it. Like no one's ever going to tell
the Matt Beatty trade was Matt Beatty for River Ryan.
Yeah, that was the worst trade.
Hey, we're Preller guys. That is a brutal trade. Shockingly, River Ryan's arm is made of Mark Pryor had a couple too many bullpen sessions with Mark Pryor, and River Ryan's not going to be pitching until 2026. Wish him nothing but the best. Seems like a nice guy. That being said, trading him, we could have used him.
Also, Matt Beatty, another A+ name.
Matt Beatty is one of the worst Padres of all time. If you look at his stats, he was absolutely terrible. I do think we're gonna package Cease and I think we're gonna package Cease and Suarez, bro. I think we're gonna make some moves. Do you guys really think you really think AJ Preller is gonna just not do anything? There's no way.
No, there's no way.
He's a wheeler and dealer, baby.
My only fear, though, Matt.
River Ryan's nasty. That was a terrible trade.
Right now, the Padres sneaky reek of desperation. And the teams can smell it. The teams can smell it. And maybe that's why no moves have been made yet, because Preller's holding strong and not trying to show that they're desperate. But deep down, the teams know this team is desperate. They were on the doorstep of probably an easy NLCS win and a winnable World Series if they would have just closed out one of the last two
they
games
choked.
with the Dodgers. They choked. And what happened? The Dodgers did what good teams do. They won the World Series. And then after that, what did they do? They went and they got a fuck ton of new people as well to come and run it back. And what did we do? Stand put with an ownership battle. Desperation is reeking off of the Padres right now. And I respect Preller for holding strong. And I think he's going to continue to hold strong. But I'm nervous that the desperation is reeking, and that's why there's no moves being made, because people have way too high of asking prices for what we're trying to get back. And maybe that's why Preller's not doing anything. And he's like, you know what? Fuck all these other GMs. I'm going to ride with my squad. And then around trade deadline, if for some reason nothing's working out, then we'll reconvene. Maybe that's why he's not trading Dylan Cease and holding on to Dylan Cease, because maybe the offers that they're getting are pretty flimsy because they think we're desperate.
And also, I will say this: an injury away in spring training, other teams where you might need an ace, right? There's a lot of shit to happen. Wanted to see this comment real quick, Mike. What's he gonna do for FanFest? I know it sounds funny, but FanFest is a week and a half away. February 1st, same day as the Royal Rumble if you're a WWE fan. Who is someone that you could bring out to FanFest to get the vibes up? Because I was going to ask you this, and we're going to end the episode on this. And I want to see in the chat too. Give me three guys. Three worst guys possible to bring out at FanFest, and then the three best guys possible to bring out to FanFest to see the crowd's reaction.
I will. We have a question from AJ Preller in the chat. Do you think they renew? Are you asking us if they're going to renew your contract, AJ?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I hope so, because
we're fucked if AJ leaves. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
At least he's fun. All right, three people to get the vibes going high. So, obviously, number one, to get everyone fired up, this is just a softball. You got to bring out Jackson Merrill. That's going to get everybody hyped up. Number two, you have an under the cover deal with Jurickson Profar setup, and you announce it at FanFest.
Like the Royal Rumble, bro.
Like the Royal Rumble. 3, 2, 1. Batting song.
They signed the contract on the stage.
Yeah,
like
dude. Like
where
contract.
Los Tucanes de Tijuana, where they play out on that stage, or like Chris Lake.
So they do it that way, right? That's number 2. Number 3, maybe an honorable mention is they bring back Will Myers to come out as a Padres ambassador.
Yeah.
And he's now back in the organization in like a kind of a consulting role or something. He doesn't want to do it clearly because he just wants to golf, but it'd be sick. People would get hyped. Number 1, to get everybody juiced, and I really think this, and maybe it's juice / a little sentimental. You announce the Peter statue. You got to do something that's going to get the people hyped up and honoring, the owner that everybody loved, especially in the time of this crazy ownership battle. At least bringing everything back into the mend and being like, we're trying to win a ring for this guy, not these people that are battling over the team or these brothers that are not trying to spend any money. Like, maybe it's a corny move to try to drop it at that point in time, but I do think a big announcement of that sort.
G-Man Choi, baby. That's my number 1.
Shut the fuck up.
I would say I love that, Mike. They got to figure it. Hey, if you're Eric Grepner, man, you're probably fucking sketching right now, dude. Haven't done anything. You raise season ticket prices. You got guys like us and a lot of people in the chat that are going to go regardless. But in reality, a lot of people are going to be like, why am I paying these insane prices for season tickets if you guys aren't going to invest in your product? I get it. That being said, I think what they need to announce is this, and we're going to call in an ep after this. The Baltimore Orioles revealed that, let's show you.
Oh, I like it. I like where you're going with this one.
If you're not gonna sign any players, at least make the games a little bit more electric. Orioles revealed a new Birdland value menu. Features 11 items for $5 or less. Hot dog, $4. Pretzel bites, $4. Cinnamon pretzels. Shout out Auntie Anne's, $4. Nachos with chips. Nacho Alvarez. Popcorn, peanuts, packaged desserts. Dude, $5 beers.
Matt.
Hey, if you aren't going to invest in product in your team, at least make the games a little bit more accessible for people.
100%. I completely agree with you. We were at Camden Yards last year. Bummed that this wasn't available when we were there, but this is a genius concept. Because listen, I mean, we're fortunate in the sense that, we're going to these games typically together. We're not going with the family. Going to a Padres game, buying 4 tickets with your family and trying to buy concessions. If you have this
insane,
you're going to not only generate so much buzz, you're going to get so much goodwill, internally in the city because of these types of prices. And everyone loves the Orioles owner as well, by the way. That guy was the guy who bought the team, I want to say a couple years ago. Everyone loves him. What was that?
Sorry. This guy's like,
come on.
That's good.
Listen, if they do that, I'm with you. I don't think they will because you think Grubb's cutting prices. You think that if the Silent Bros are in charge, they're going to allow Grubb to cut prices? Let's be real, man. Those guys they are exactly what you don't want.
Mingo Tapia, bro. That's
they're
my
exactly
guy.
What you
Mingo,
don't want
Vamos Mingo, bro.
They are a.
Bro, there's so many opportunities.
Decrease costs and increase or decrease team costs, increase consumer costs.
Yeah, Josh, you're right, bro. Dodger Stadium has the same beer prices, and they have a fucking all-star team.
And they won World Series.
Hey, if we're gonna spend $18 on our Modelos, get us Profar back. Get us Profar back. That's my message. Hey, I know you guys are watching, right? Just kidding. I don't think the Sadler Bros have even spent 1 ounce of attention other than the lawsuit on this team. We're simple guys, man. We're a good fan base. We're good people. People who say the Padres fan base isn't a good fan base, you're full of shit, bro. A lot of good people. We lost our fucking football team. We're all in on the Pods. All we're asking is to stay competitive. Just stay competitive. We're not asking for these huge signings. Wouldn't hurt if you make the beers, $5 every now and then too. This was a good app, man. Hey, hopefully next time we meet, Padres do something, man. You know how hard it is to do? We're just running in circles with this shit, bro. It's just hypothetical city.
Wait, HBPBJ wants us to read his super chat. Mario Lopez gets Botox with
Gamble Tani's betting money.
Gamble Tani's
a good one.
Oh man, Pinocchio,
Hey, guys.
Tony, bro.
It would mean a lot if you could like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. It helps us out a lot. But appreciate, Falcons have a lot of
Eric Jaso, go up. She want to join the All-Star team. Come on. Bring it back a little bit. That's what we're talking
people
about.
forget Mies was a rapper.
Yeah. Forget.
Imagine, ownership's not pushing Preller out, bro.
No shot.
Real talk. Lot of crazy shit going on. I know Preller's cooking something up. I have faith.
What is he cooking?
Hey, what is he cooking? We're going to find out. And guess what? Whatever he's cooking, if you're like us, I'm going to be a fan of this team till I die, for better or for worse. So hopefully it's something good. But even if it's not, we're going to fucking make some spin zones. And the best thing ever, Mike, it's almost a month from now. We won't have to just be fucking running in circles about hypothetical shit. We'll be able to talk about baseball. Watch the sport we love. Hey, the Dodgers have had an incredible offseason. You know, the Giants signed Willie Adames. A lot of teams are making moves. D-backs got Corbin Burns. You still got to play the games. We've won off seasons in the past, and we haven't done shit during the season. Still got to play the games. Pods have a good core. Let's win this fucking let's have a good weekend. Let's watch some football. And next time we stream on Monday, hopefully the pods make a couple moves that are good and we can move. Thank you, everybody, for watching, man. Appreciate all you guys.
Everybody, thank you so much.
And all the super chats, especially, man.
Super chats, man.
It goes a long way. Appreciate you.
Incredible. You guys are the best. Have a great night.
Take it easy, boys and ladies.